Hi everyone. Today in this video I want to discuss about the difference between good management and a great management. So what do you mean by a good management and a great management? Is there any difference between those two? A good management and those that are working under a great management. First of all, what your idea or opinion about management? Yes, management means managing the resources. Whomever they are managing the resources, they will come under management. So, in a good management, the people who are working there, they feel happy and contented, but the growth of the people is limited. But let me see how people they are working in great management, how their life is getting changed. Okay, so when I'm going to talk about great workplace, yes, what do you mean by great management? I mentioned that any management which is giving the freedom, flexibility and create a wide variety of canvas for the employee's performance is not restricted, that how you have dared to go to another place, how you have dared to do these things which you are not supposed to do, then if whatever has been done is for the betterment of the organization and with a very fine intentions management. An important aspect of management is the great management should manage the resources. When the management is having the dream but not having the finance, if there is no finance but the dream is there and pursuing that particular dream with the belief that is the S, the finance will be managed. What I want to say is that management who is visionary, that management who is having the very long, strong leadership styles, the management who is having the commitment towards the running of the business, who is having a very great picture, global level picture of the business, and that is the style of the great management. Great management is the management who is concerned with the employees, who is concerned with the society, who is concerned with the environment, who is concerned with the culture, and therefore their practices, policies, their strategies, their objectives, goals, all are towards the one dimension, and that is they have to fulfill that dream, and dream of not only the management. Here the management means each and every stakeholder of that organization. When all are synchronizing to fulfill that particular dream, when we will talk about that, it's the management is a great place, work of the management is there. I would like to take about the job. Now it's a $1 million question. What academic background the participant is having, the employees is having, and what type of assignments are to be given to that particular employee. I would like to add one more dimension here, that is what type of the assignments the employee wants to do now in a good workplace for which they are appointed and they are giving the particular task. They become happy, management is also happy, he is doing well, but is not a great workplace because his colorful personality has not been really utilized. He has not challenged himself. So what type of job one can believe I can do this particular job? Okay, so there's, you know that now there is a great difference between working under a management and working under a management that is good and working under management that is great. So working under great management requires training. Even though all are completing their basic degrees and are entering into the workplaces, it requires some basic training to work under great management. So what type of training is required? Now you see that this is, I would like to take the example of State Bank of India. When the first time computers were introduced in State Bank of India, and when there were a lot of positions was there, because it was the false notion that introduction of the technology that will create more opportunities for the technical jobs and less opportunity for the manual jobs and less manpower will be required, and this type of confusion was there on the time. But now we see almost after 30 years the State Bank of India, and then we find that is they have moved not only in the internet banking, but they have moved into mobile banking. And they have moved from www to www, World Wide Wireless Web. They have worked and the business has expanded. So with the change and the use of the technology, the jobs, then employee has to see that is that he is multi-skilled, multi-dimensional, so he should not be disappointed that I have taken for this particular job and then why I have been asked to do another job. Many a times young people especially they find this type of problem, that is the no. I have this finance specialization, why am I asked to work in the marketing? Why I am in the marketing, why I am into the HR and like. Therefore, in the beginning there should be consulted, they should be talked by the trainers, HR departments, learning and developing departments, and they should talk about what is the job. Therefore, in this case, job is that if they are management graduates, they can handle more number of jobs. They can perform efficiently and effectively in other areas also because their core competency, and that is the managerial effectiveness, is there. The relationship of the employee with the job, that should not be a fixed, that should be flexible, that should be variable, that should be adaptable, and that should be productive. So here in this video, I gave some important points to the employees, those who are working under great management. They should never say no. They should adapt themselves to the upcoming new technologies. They should empower themselves and they should work based on that, and they have a good growth. They can see a good growth in their career. Thank you everyone.